Now check it out. You know, this is Chris Martin and Dawson to the fullest, and it's all about HCFradio.com. Keep it locked, don't touch that dial. Sir Martin said that. Cause I'm a stepping razor, don't you watch my size. I'm dangerous, very dangerous. Ace. Sir Martin, yeah. Whoa. Lord of mercy. Whoa, hey, hey, yeah. It's not the first, not the last. So much pretty girl I pass.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Elle Styles here once again for HCFradio.com. And ladies, I'm bringing it to you this time. He promised us that he was coming back after being sick. Last time we expected him, and he has, and he's brought back everything better than ever. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Mr. Christopher Martin. Welcome.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me, man.
Now, I like to call him the voice, but he is known by a few other things. The crooner, the ladies' man, the up and rising star. You can't deny the success that you've had. I know it's feeling great.
Yeah, man, it's a great feeling, man. You know, the Almighty has been blessing me. If I was to complain, I'd be ungrateful. So we give thanks with each passing day, you know?
That's right, that's right. I like that he's humble and he's a ladies' man. That is definitely a good combination. And he can sing. Now, I've noticed in your music, there's a theme. Is that a plan or is that just the man?
Well, my core fan base are females, you know what I mean? So, if I'm not singing about, you know, different aspects of the female world, you know, which is love and family relationships or makeup to break up, or at the occasional time we talk about cheating or whatever, you know,
Occasionally.
you know, if we're not singing about stuff like that, we're just singing about upliftment, you know. So I think I categorize my career in a way when it coincides with the person that I am, you know, and this is who I am. I'm true to myself, and this is my lane.
So at the core, he really is a ladies' man. That's what it is.
At the core. Yeah.
At the core. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. It seems like you really carved out a spot in the Caribbean scene, because there wasn't really anybody who was able to, well, there are a few people tried, but not everybody so successfully was able to get that spot. And I think you're doing well. I know it's got to be a little bit of pressure, though, because when you're the ladies' man.
Nah, no pressure. Because at the end of the day, I feel like my main competitor is myself, you know, and I'm in this lane, and you know, I'm not really watching what anybody else is doing. I'm just staying focused in my lane, and we're making those moves, you know.
Now, but to be the ladies' man at all times, all day, yes, that's the theme of the night, all day.
I like.
To be the ladies' man all the time. When I say pressure, what I really mean is you're always on call, because your fans are the ladies, and the ladies are everywhere.
Yeah, man.
So I'm interested into hearing, I know you probably had some experiences with your fan base. You got to share with me what are the funniest ones? We'll keep it light. What is the funniest moment?
Maybe there's a lot of stuff that happens on the road, you know. I was lucky enough to see like die-hearted fans of Christopher Martin, you know, like scrapbooks and pictures of rooms with my pictures all over the wall, like the four walls.
A collage of Chris Martin.
Yeah,
oh,
like
wow.
From my very tender age when I just started, because I started when I was a teenager, you know. From then till now, when I see how much love they really have for me, you know, and to hear funny stories of how, you know what I mean, boyfriends get jealous, or, you know.
Yes. Those are the stories that I see. You can go to any party here in Houston or in any city and not hear, of course, Cheetah's Prayer. And every time the song comes on, the same thing happens. Oh, Lord. What do you think it is about that particular song that touched all of us, including myself?
I think it's just the mere fact that the song is so real. You know, the song is real and genuinely like something that everyone goes through at some point in time, I think. You know what I mean? You might have those rare individuals who are, you know what I mean? But, you know, at some
I'd like to meet him. I've never, ever come across a person who has not. I would love to come across that person. Now, I'm going to leave you alone on the ladies' tip, but we're going to touch back on that later. But what I would like to touch on is, after doing a little research on you before you came and watching some of your interviews, I would have to say the thing that touched me the most is every moment that you have where you reminisce to back before all of this, and you reminisce to back home. you can really tell that everything that you're doing is coming from a sincere place. So when you have those moments and you think about where you came from and where you are now, what do you think? What are you thinking?
I just think on how blessed I am. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, growing up, I never thought none of this would be happening in my life. So all of this is like, as we would say in Jamaica, brata. You know, it's a plus. You know, you grow up and you see people in your community, either they, you know, what I mean, the most they will probably do is get a job in a bank, and that was the high point of life. You understand? So, you know, I never even thought I would get to go to university. You know, what I mean, I was the first person in my family to go to university. You understand? So, you know, from my ascendance, that was the change, not only in my community but in my family. You know what I mean? So when I think on stuff like that, it not only humbles me, but it makes me realize how great the Creator is. You know, you never really see a path, and when He puts you on it, and He leads you to that point in your life where you truly understand, and you come to the full understanding that He's awesome. You know, and there's not a day that passes that I don't look back and I say, you know, and I never thought my life would be like this. So here I am today. You know, I'm just like a living testimony for people to see that anything is possible once you put your mind to it and you have your heart in it and you do it with a willing heart, and anything can work out.
Now, you, like I said, you reminisce a lot about the past, and you sound like there's such a love there. Is it the same though? Because you've reached such a level of success. When you go back home, is it still there? Is that feeling still there?
It is always there. It's always there. But you know, based on the fact that I am who I am right now, the treatment is different. You know, that has changed. You know, you're no longer, like, they will call me junior. I was junior in the country. So, you know, when I go there, it's no longer junior. It's just Chris now, you know, or singer, or, you know what I mean? And then, you know, you have people who grew up with you and they know what you're about because y'all have been through the years together. They treat you differently, you know. They act differently because of where you are in life. But for myself, I don't act different. You know what I mean? No, I don't.
I'm sure some challenges have been depleted. I'm sure that one of the challenges you no longer have are the ladies. And I'm sure there's plenty of love back home.
I felt like I was always lucky with females. You know,
Even before the fame.
Even before all of this. Even before all of this.
Like you said before, at the core, he's a ladies' man.
At the core, you know what I mean? From ever since I can remember, you know what I mean? I've been playing football. I've been singing. I've always been someone who tries to be outside of the box. You know what I mean? I was very shy though, but you know, I was still out.
What? Shy? Hold on.
Even
Really?
today, yeah, man. Even today, I'm still shy. But you know, it. What I think is that with this talent or with this gift that the Almighty has given to me, I just feel like it would be utterly selfish of me to keep it to myself. So that is one of the reasons why the onus is on me to share it, you know. And in sharing it, you know, I get to be creative and write my own songs, and I get to be creative with my vocals, and people can hear me, you know. And it's awesome when you can actually put it out, but it's even more awesome when people receive it, you know. Yeah, because you can put it out and it just goes out in the wind and it blows and no one catches it. But when people actually sit and listen to it and they purchase your things and they're about you, you know, it's awesome.
It is awesome. So speaking of creative and speaking of writing, one of my favorite songs, and I think the world has already agreed, The Cheetah's Prayer.
Right.
We've all concocted our own ideas as to the inspiration behind that song. Every lady in the city has her own thoughts as to where that song came from. What was the motivation? Let's just put it out there. No more guessing. Don't kill too many fantasies, though.
No. Well, I'm going to be very honest with you. That song has nothing to do with my life. At the time I wrote it. What actually happened was I was just taking a shower one day and the melody just came to me. And how it all started out, it was going to be like another love song. Like, oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend, because I love my girlfriend and I don't want to hurt. And I'm like,
And there it goes.
It's
And there it
whack.
goes.
I'm like, that is so whack, because I love my girl. I don't want to cheat on my girl. I'm like, nah. But then the twist came to it now. But Lord, if you can't stop me from cheating, don't let me get caught. You know what I mean? And I think that is kind of like the grab right there. You know what I mean? because every man at some point in time, whether they're in a relationship or they're in a situationship, you know, you know, regardless, you know, you go on the road or you go to a party, and females are very attractive species, you know, and your mind,
We try.
and your mind will wander, and you know, the possibilities, you know, that's what it's all about. That's the possibilities, and then you go into your brain box and you're like, oh God, you know, if it happens, please don't let me get caught.
Okay, all right, I see.
And I think it's just the honesty of the whole thing why people love it so much.
Well, of course. What's one thing a lot of men haven't figured out yet? If you're honest, you might just get away with it.
You might get away.
Not with me, but I'm just saying. But for some, I've seen it happen plenty of times. Now, plenty of success in the past. What's coming up? I know I'm hearing movies that you're starring in. You got an album coming soon. Tell me, what's coming?
My movie came out. It was called Destiny, produced by Jeremy Whittaker. It released in Jamaica last year, October, and for every month it was the highest grossing movie. You know, and for the period that it was out, it was the longest showing movie in Jamaican history.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so proud to be a part of that. So the movie did great. My album comes out this year, I think in May, and it's called Stepping Razor. And my video,
Steppin' Razor?
Stepping Razor, Cutting Flame.
All right.
Yeah, man, and my video for Stepping Razor, which is the title for the album. The video for that song comes out in this month, the end of this month.
So what can we expect on this album that's coming up? Is it more of the lover, or are we testing out something else?
Everything. I have a gospel song on there that I had to do because my mother is a Christian, so you know.
Gospel. All right.
Yeah, man. You know, and so we have gospel on it. We have, you know, a majority of it is just for the girls, though. Really, you know what I mean?
It's always for the girls. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
It will never be broke. I feel like, you know, once you go the girls' way, everything else follows. You understand? So, you know, the girls will love you and the guys will respect you. And when you have a show and they know a lot of girls are going to be there, they're going to want to be there. So,
Oh, we're the money. That's a fact. The money is in the women. You get the women, it's
it's over.
prime example. He hit the nail on the head. He found his niche. We let him in, and he's winning. He's been in it. From 2005 to now, it's been a win after a win after a win.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's Christopher Martin, the ladies' man himself, and your girl, Elle Styles, here for HCFradio.com. We'll see you next time.
I'm like a walking razor, don't you watch my size? Dangerous, dangerous. Yeah, man, a stepping razor, girls that love my